What is good? This is Chloe Hotline here for Drench Games, back again on this DSIA Dynasty, and I wanted to give an explanation basically of what it is, and what I'm doing with it. So I made about 68 custom teams. Only 12. You can only make 12 in the creative team slots, so most of them are overwritten FCS schools. And I did that with the Madden Extreme database editor, but yeah, we're gonna get started with going through our conferences. So right here we got the Legion Athletic Conference, aka the LAC, basically our ACC, our East Coast League, pretty much. East Coast, Southeast a little bit. We got Rock Hill in South Carolina, Delaware Tech out there in Delaware, Polka State in West Virginia, Berlin. I haven't decided where Berlin is at. But shit, maybe in the comments y'all give me some suggestions. Wait, no, I have a spreadsheet. All right. Here we go. All right. Berlin is in South Carolina. I just looked it up. Linton in Maryland. Fairlane State. Bristol State. Augusta A&M. Those Oilers. Yardford in New Jersey. Some of these places are real, some of these places are fictional. Like Pittsburgh, there's a real Pittsburgh, but it's not spelled like that in PA. Maryville, that's North Carolina. In Pennsylvania, the Tritons trying to turn around that program at the bottom. So that's our Legion Athletic Conference. One of the big three. Here we are with the GAC-12, which is basically like our Big 12 conference, spanning from, if I'm not mistaken, Mississippi all the way to California. More of a definitely more of a Big 12 nowadays. How the structure is, I wanted to go mostly Southwest and South schools for this conference. So we got UT Southern, Terrace, Southern, those Skyhawks, but they're probably going to change their name. Parrish down there in Louisiana. Texarkana State in Arkansas. Lake City, which surprisingly, I know there's a Lake City in Florida, but there's Lake City College in California. We got Central Texas. Fort Thomas in Kansas, even though they're the Shoremen. Probably going to change that name too. Maricopa, the Knights. Ignore it. We're changing these logos all the way. Ignore that. In California. Darwin Ballas, those demons. Let me see where they at. Oh, in Arkansas also. So a lot of Arkansas, a lot of Kansas, Oklahoma, Hermaine, Jacksonville, Texas. So you know, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, kind of like a mixture of South and West schools. Also, the alignment can change, so you might see something different. The alignment can change, so there might be something. Some of these conferences don't have any schools in them like that one. So we're just gonna skip that and go with the Big Quest, which is basically like our American / Big East Conference. And we got Houston AC. Also, if it says AC, that means agricultural college. Because I was like, how could I be different? How could I stand out? That's what the AC is. We got Tullahoma, Fayette. I'm kind of just going through these, but as this series goes on, you'll figure out where these schools are. But it's a lot of it's a lot of names on this list, and it's a lot of schools. It's a lot of lore to get through. But however you think it's pronounced on the screen, that is how the name is pronounced. Like Cairo, they're not the Redbirds anymore, they're the Sparrows because they're green, and I mean their uniform's green. But I'm rambling a little bit. But yeah, this is and how could we forget the South Six Conference, our version of the SEC? Sarasota, Alabama. Yeah, but yeah, this is probably the strongest conference out of all of them. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, the big three. I'd say the big three conferences are definitely the SSC and the LAC and the G12. Seeing as how UT Southern has been #1 for like years and years and years, including the championship win last season, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is how it's this is where my starting point is going to be for this league. I think it's something like 68 schools. I want to say there is no playoff, but there is a bowl cup system. And what that means is, depending on your record, you will be eligible for certain bowls, and the results of those bowls are you either win a gold cup, you either win a silver cup, or you win a bronze cup. So the bronze, for the bronze cup bowls, that'll definitely be the bowls that are for like the 6 and 6 teams and so on and so forth. Then silver, that's more like, if your team is 8 and 4 and there's another team that's 8 and 4, a good matchup. Then gold, the gold standard, the gold cups, that's like the bigger bowls in the national championship, which I think right now, currently in this series, I just want to do #1 and #2. But maybe I will implement a playoff system. Maybe not, because editing this game sometimes is a nightmare. But yeah. So this season I'm gonna be showing coming up. We're gonna have some characters. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. I got several bowls, and we're gonna it's the BCS, but it's the Bowl Cup system, not the Bowl Championship Series, but the Bowl Cup system.